All right, we're going to come up and turn around to sit, or if you're in Snoop Downward Dog, you can jump to sitting. It may be a little harder too on the sand, but I like doing things on the sand because it's so nice on the wrists. So even if you sink a little bit and it's not as deep a pose, it might feel kind of good on the body. So we call this the flash dance. A lot of people call it wild thing, and most people will flip over into it from Snoop Downward Dog, which is fine. It just is using gravity to kind of get you into it rather than figuring out and organizing muscles to push up against gravity and really activate and strengthen the body. So set up our legs first. Bend your left knee, and that left foot is up close to your left hip quite a bit, and turn the left toes out, right? So they're out about a 45-degree angle. The right leg is straight in front of you, and you're going to roll to the outer right foot. So the pinky toe side of the foot is on the ground. Now bend your knee a little bit. So you've got both knees bending, left toes point out, outer right foot pushes down. And that's going to be your power to push up, right? From the legs. In the shoulder, we're going to do exactly what we've been doing in the standing poses, rolling that shoulder up, back, and down. So from here, with the hand attached, sink into that shoulder so the shoulder comes up to your ear, right? Step one. Step two, roll the shoulder back and down until you feel that shoulder blade, the rhomboids, pushing the heart forward like we've been doing. We're going to keep that. And I forgot to mention, your hand doesn't need to be right under the shoulder. In fact, that's a little bit harder. So you want to take it out like a bridge. You know how they have the suspension bridges, right? Making a triangle here. Roll the bicep out. Shoulder to the ear, back and down, so your heart pokes forward. And you've got this nice triangle shape here, supportive shape. Keep that. Keep your legs. And now, this is the trick. As you push into the hand and the outer right foot, lift your hips, slide your butt towards the right heel, and now you have that leverage to come up and over. Once you're there, after bang with the left hand and the left fingertips, push back, right? Woo! And come back down. So for someone who has really shitty shoulders, it's an amazing organization of your muscles and architecture for your body to not strain the back, right? So I'm a little uphill on this side, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, so this side, your right knee's bending. Play around with that left side, stop the video, play with that, figure it out for a few times. You also might want to add some in your practice, some side planks, because that's really helpful to get those obliques working to help you lift, to get the abductors, the outer hips working to help you lift. But otherwise, this is mostly figuring out your shoulder for this pose. All right, so right knee bends, right toes turn out. Left foot, you go into the pinky toe side, bend the knee just a little bit. Left arm out in that triangle suspension bridge shape. Fingers turn out. Roll your bicep outward. And now we'll do that up, back, and down with the shoulder. Sink the shoulder to the ear. That relaxes it. Roll it back so your heart pokes forward. And now lift the hips, shift to the heels, forward, up, and over, right? Right fingertips behind the head, and you get a little more out of that then. It's a little harder here with the sand, and I'm uphill, so maybe you get an idea. I'll do a couple more. I'm going to do that same side, so left side. Left side, my right knee bends, toes out. Left leg slightly bent, I'm out on the pinky toe side, right? Oops. Left arm is out. Roll the bicep outward. Shoulder to ear, back and down. That's the main part. Shoulder to ear, back and down. You've already got the bow of the spine here. Now, when you shift up, down, and push forward and up, your shoulder's already in the right position here. You can really press that head back. All right, and come down. So I'll do the other side one more time. Obviously, you're going to have one side that's easier and better. And in the sand is a lot harder in this pose. Trust me. But you'll play around with it. And this gives you a lot of things to work on. It's mainly that shoulder roll though, right? Left foot turns out, bend the knee, outer edge of the right foot, arm out to the side. Shoulder up to ear, down and back. See how that's already poking my heart forward the way you want for a heart opener, back bend, whatever you want to call it, stripper pose, right? Now the key here, keep that. Lift the hips, slide forward, up and back, right? Hand behind the head, a little after bang. Oh. And then come back down. All right, that one's easier going downhill. Okay, once you're there, just roll up and over onto your tabletop again, and like stop this video and just practice a few times, even just getting the shoulder, even just getting the legs without the lift up, right? All that's really good. And once you're here, we're gonna come into Childish Gambino pose, knees apart, toes together, sit the hips back. And I'll slide your right arm under the left. Oh, should be a really good release on that deltoid and the outer shoulder. Left arm can be forward or behind your back, whatever feels good. Come back to center. And left arm under. Same thing, just other side. I'm going to put my head down to keep my neck neutral, but you could turn your head if you like. Ooh, that outer right shoulder is on fire. So J. Cole from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm from Fayetteville, Arkansas, so if I ever meet him, that will be my end. He kind of popped, well, his first mixtape, I think it was The Come Up in 2007. He didn't really, at least I didn't really know him until probably a little bit later. Of course, Forest Hill Drive in 2014, big one. He's had 6, I think, #1 albums. Gotten a Grammy. And he broke the Beatles record at some point for top 20 hits simultaneously on the charts. It's been really successful, as he should be. Inhale back to center. And once you're back up, bring hands or ear to heart. Take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose, drawing some new oxygen and new life into those shoulders. And exhale out. Release any shit you don't need. And the shredder and the traveler in me honors, acknowledges, respects the shredder and the traveler in you. Nama shred and travel as much as possible. All right, I hope your shoulders feel good, and I will chill till the next episode.